Make sure you do tweet out the stream. Try and get as many viewers as possible, and if we do get up to 50 viewers on the stream today, myself and Ben have confirmed that we will sing I Am Sexy and I Know It live for you guys on the stream.
Yeah, but
so 50 viewers is the target. If we're struggling with that, we might make it a little bit lower maybe. It's possible.
Maybe. Once again, Neo's been a fool and has picked the wrong team, so this game is going to be ended once again. Third time lucky, I guess you could say, but yeah, 50 viewers, I'm sexy and I know it, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. I'm actually dancing in my room as I sing that to you, but yeah.
And of course, guys, don't forget to follow the Twitter of DziRe and their Fun Cups. It is at DziReLAN, that is DziReLAN, and they will be tweeting out all of the updates to come with the DziRe organisation. Any Fun Cups that will be happening, all your information for the Fun Cups will be available via that Twitter. So make sure you follow that Twitter, give that a retweet out, make sure your friends know about it. It is a very, very well-run cup. And as you can see, you've got a chance to get yourself on stream and get commentated by some fairly average people like myself and Ben Bow.
Yep, pretty much, not gonna lie. But anyway, yes, hopefully this will be third time lucky, and we'll try and get on board with 3. As I say, it's going to be vital that they win this first round. I'm pretty sure they are going to be on... Which side are they going to be on? No one's spawning in yet. You can see the relentless... They are going to be on Spetsnaz. So we'll get on board with Spetsnaz, and they are going to be on B straight away. And Akro's pulled out a sniper. You can see him try and get the pre-fire, but go! George drops him cross-map with the ACR. Akro is going to be very annoyed indeed. He had him down his sight, but couldn't make that kill. So Akro is not going to be happy with that at all. So we'll default...
He should have had the advantage there, really, with the sniper. He had enough time to get him in his scopes. But George, with some amazing shooting, put his laser beam straight on his head. That was good night, Akro. As John does take down James, but Bay answers back and takes down Neo. So it's going to be 3 against 2 at the moment in the advantage for Rated Boys. As John does spot one going to the A-bomb there. He hasn't got any stuns and nades left, so he needs to have called that out to his teammates, and he has done. He's called that out to Jen. Jen does take some shots from the back of that white truck there. So they know where the bomb is. They've got them contained at the moment. They need to make sure no one rushes through that mid-terminal building.
Bomb does go down at A as well. And you're going to see John looks like he's going to try and flank as Jen picks up a nice nade. And John is going to run into one right in front of him. He's like, hello, Rated, you have just been dropped. So it's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be John versus Obey. And John's going to see him gets a few shots off. Can he jump the corner and take him down? Going to go upstairs. Oh, John is going to chase it. Risky play. And, whoa. Oh, he's not dead. How is he not dead? Absolutely no idea. If John gets taken down now. Oh, my days. I have never witnessed anything as random as that. That was absolutely unreal. Obey, you are a huge fatty. Nom, 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 nom with bullets. That is all I'm going to say on that.
I would be slightly mad. I think the word is... If I was John there, I would be screaming some obscenities towards Obey. I think that's fair.
Through the wall, I'm pretty sure. I think he's going to put his throw out. I definitely would if that happened to me.
But we are going to stay on board with 3 lit as we're going to stick to our rule of 2 rounds on each team. So we're going to see Neo now pushing down to this A side very aggressively. Jen has pushed all the way around the back. I don't know if we can switch to him. He's all the way around the back with this MP7 suppressed, using extreme conditioning, trying to get round and help them secure that A bomb. He's going to try and pick off anyone in that back archway. As James does take down Neo. This is very aggressive play here by Jen. He's got to be aware that they're going to be in party chat. So any kill that he does make, John takes down George and Jen does take down Obey.
And so how's him in the corner? Oh, Jen! Oh, he should have had that kill. He is going to get for the stun there as he runs up the stairs. Going to get that Semtex.
That's it. That should be the kill.
There we go.
He does get taken down by Rated, though, who's last alive in a 1v2 situation. The bomb is going down, so he's going to have a lot of work to do here to pick up the 2 kills and get the defuse. They should know where he is because they should have been called out by his teammate. He was around that back green area. He does chuck a stun through that mid-arch. And it looks like John doesn't really know where to shoot at the moment. He does spot him in that back arch. He's going to... And he does pick up the kill. Great play by John. So that's going to be 1-1 now. Interesting, backwards and forwards here. I did like the push there by Jen. He managed to pick up 2 kills before he went down.
Yeah, it was good. It was a really good push.
It seemed to work. Not many people like pushing around to B, and not many people expect it because it is an A-bomb dominated map. But we do need to switch side and see how Rated Boys are getting on.
The problem 3-lit have got right now is they have two players both on a donut, and that's going to be Neo and Acro. So this round, both Neo and Acro pressure will be on both of those players. They all need to see if they can pick off at least one kill. Obviously, you don't want to be damaging your team as there. Acro does take down James, so well played there to Acro. And Rated's going to take down Acro straight away, though, as a response. But I'm on board with George with this bomb. He has got a few hit markers off on this A bomb. Looks like he's just going to be very aggressive, but he has got the bomb, so I'm not too sure if this player is very smart. Does come into contact with one player, jumps and takes him down. Well played there by George. Very risky, though.
I just want to point out something. They're Rated pushed all the way around the back, done exactly the same push as Jen did, although he alternated it a little bit by going through mid-terminal, then towards B. He just got a car bomb kill on somebody that was on that top green platform. So on that top green walkway, he managed to get a car bomb kill somehow. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure that there are any cars on that section of the map.
No, there's a little oxygen tank where you can get your stun off. Because that's killed me a fair few times, and it is the most infuriating thing the world has ever seen. But it comes up as a car. They really need to change their animation. It's just lazy Call of Duty more than anything else. But yeah, that has caught me a few times. So I will be honest, I have also fallen to that death trap that is the car bomb / oxygen tank.
The aggressive push did work there for Rated's boys. They did manage to take that round down. And the aggression is coming again from James. Abay's on this left-hand side, making sure no one pushes all the way around. James is pushing, and he does get that nade off. That nade connects. That should be a huge kill, but it doesn't. Just gets hit markers. He did see two people there, though, so he would have called them out to his teammates. He knows that they're going to be pushing that bomb. They are 3 against 4 at the moment, so they're not too much of a disadvantage. And just as I say that, Neo takes down James.
And George has just seen 2 cross, and there's going to be the third. Gets a few hit markers. He's going to have to fire and retreat and reload. 1 minute 44 left on the clock. And
great support by Ballet. He just gets taken down.
He's going to be left last up now in a 1 versus 3 scenario. And bomb is surely going to be planted at A now. I'd be very amazed if it wasn't. They've got George pretty much pinned in. As he tries to rotate, bomb does go down. And there is Jen taking down George. Well played there to Jen.
I'm still waiting for a clutch in this cup so far tonight. I haven't seen one yet. I did see in the previous cup on Saturday, Southern Ferry's Sweet Man, he picked up a lovely 1v3 on this map. But yet to see a big clutch on this on the S&D in this cup yet. I would say it could come from this semi-final. They've got the players that have got the ability to do it. Needing to switch teams anyway. We've got to get back over to 3-lit. And I was just checking to see if Acro had the sniper rifle out, and he's quite well with that sniper rifle, as he does take down James early on, stops the aggressive push. But we're going to have Neo takes down George as well. So it's 4 against 2 now.
Yeah, so the question is, where is the bomb most likely going to go? As Jen takes down Rated as well. So it is going to be 4-on-1. Obey to do a 1v4 clutch. It would be great if he could do it, but I'm going to be a little bit more pessimistic, as it just seems 3 that are set up very, very well. They have numbers at A, and shots are being fired from Neo, so we'll get on board with Neo. He's also very red indeed. It looks maybe like Obey has just flanked all the way back into his spawn, but you're going to see Neo just checking that stairwell. Doesn't want to give away an easy kill, which will obviously give Obey some confidence going into this 1v4 clutch. Bomb is down as well, so Neo sat right in front of the bomb. So if Obey's going to have any chance, he is going to have to come into contact, and he does take down Jen there. So so he is sort of trying to make his way 1 versus 3 right now. I am quite tempted to change team. I don't know about you, just to see.
I am indeed just going to switch teams. He's back up in his spawn. I think there was a 3-lit player around there, so he needs to be careful. There was one mid-terminal as well, so he's looking in all the right places. It's just a matter of whether he can pick up these final kills.
Time is of the essence, though. 1 minute 5 left on the clock. Obviously, there is a 3-lit player right behind him as well. I was going to say there's a 3-lit player right on the bomb, but there was also Acro who pushed back into the spawn and takes him down. But we need to change team again, no? Yes, we do. We need to change team and get back on board with 3-lit and give them their attacking round as well. But 3-lit looking in a strong stead to take this map.
Yeah, definitely. They look like they've come out firing after that CTF. They obviously weren't happy with their performance, so they've tried to push the S&D as the Acro goes for them early shots again and doesn't. And I've just spawned in.
Picks off a few hit markers. You spawned in. Nice. Desperate to play. I understand. I always get that feeling as well. But Acro connected with a few hit markers. Didn't actually get a kill, as Obey did get dropped very early on. So it is 4-on-3 in 3-lit's favour right now. And Acro, with the bomb being a little bit more defensive, they have set up for an A plant, but Acro's just going to check that back as Jen takes down Rated. So already it's a 4-on-2 situation, and 3 looking really good stay as Neo takes down James. So it's going to be George in a 1 versus 4. And should we, I was going to say, should we change team, but no need, as Jen is going to take down George, and 3 are going to take this map. So it's going to be 1-1 in this semi-final.
Yeah, very good play there by Freelit. They needed to come back after that CTF, and they done it with a quite convincing way there.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting. The next map is going to be CTF on, you're going to have to refresh my memory.
It's CTF Lockdown, I believe. I'll double check that. It is indeed CTF Lockdown.
Oh, God, so, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. It'll be interesting to see if they can implement that spawn trap on the bad side, which I was talking about earlier on. See if any of the teams actually know about that, because it is just so lethal.
Any spawn traps that are available on lockdown are quite lethal. They can be quite detrimental to a team's pursuit. We have got quite a few spectators in this game. It'd be quite good to get a few of them kicked. It isn't going to be helping the connection at all. It's going to be working against Freelit, if anything. I do believe they are off host, so it's not going to be helping them here.
True. But which team do you want to go first?
It's got to be Delta. I hate commentating on the Spetsnaz side because it is quite boring.
Especially if there's a stalemate. Teams do tend to make it very boring indeed. But I'm on board with Acro, who's gone for an interesting push straight off the bat. He's going to go through Church and see if he can pick up another kill as James takes down Jen. But Acro looks like, he is going to find a kill there. He should take this down as Jules has absolutely no idea he was there. And Acro could go for an early pull towards Mannequins right now. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He has got support in the form of Neo. And Reed looking good stead. Obviously, they do need to get someone to return their flag as it was momentarily pulled. But Acro's managed to go all on challenge. James is near that flag, though. So Acro knows this. He's going to try and get that stun. And does get shot from behind. So Rated has no idea where he came from. But Neo is going to take down that kill.
I think Rated was always around their flag there. Neo kept hard aiming towards that bottom snake, the bottom tunnel, and couldn't actually find anyone that was there. When James came out into fire, I think they thought they'd got the kill on the person that was back flag, but Rated was still there and he clutched the flag. So great play there by Rated, as it's going to be a flag pulled by either team as Acro chokes the knife there on the flag carrier. George does turn on him. So amazing play there by George to make sure that his flag is secure. As Rated gets taken down by Jen. Jen takes down a Bay as well, but then gets taken down by George. So George, the flag carrier, putting in work here to make sure his team don't concede this flag. They need to try and keep hold of this for as long as they can. The stalemate for them on that bad side isn't a terrible thing. I don't think they'll settle for it. I think they'll want to capture a couple of flags on this side, especially after their performance on Arcaden. But I think they'll be more than happy to hold this stalemate as a Bay does take down Acro. You're going to have Jen and Neo pushing this flag, so it's 3-man offense as they do take down the flag carrier. Neo takes down James. George takes down Jen. It's kill after kill. Neo takes down Rated. This is going to be a really aggressive pull by them now. They need to stop getting them off spawn. They're going to be spawning in that church arch on his left.
So he gets dropped as well there. 3 have just dropped that flag, so just be wary of that, but no need. Sorry, what were you going to say?
They will be spawning on his left-hand side here in this church arch, so Neo keeps going back into this white building. What he needs to do is, when he keeps getting that flag carrier down, he needs to push round to this left-hand side. They're going to be spawning there as exactly a Bay takes him down, and 2 players that did spawn there exactly. They're going to be spawning on that left-hand side. If they don't secure them off spawn, or if they don't have someone pushing the opposite arch as well, then they're never going to get this flag back, as the flag carrier is left 1 against 2. Jaws picks up one of the kills. Can he make the 2-piece? A Bay in there with the support. But as soon as you do push the flag carrier there and push them off of that church arch, they will start spawning either in bottom art or back on where their flag base should be. When they've done that, the flag carrier is very, very isolated, so you've got a high chance of returning the flag. But until they start doing that, James does get the return, so they're going to be pushing back towards the flag, and Neo should be able to get this return now. He's just double backing on himself. I think he's going to go and pull the flag here, as Jen is left to do some work on the flag. But this is good. 1 minute 48 left on the clock as James takes down Neo. That's a big turn. That's a big kill, and the flag was returned, actually. So it's 0-0. It's 1 minute 40 left